Alright guys, welcome to a brand new video. My name is Karim. I'm an 18-year-old entrepreneur that has made well over 10,000 kroners every single month, and this is the 3 lessons I've learned doing over $12,000 per month. So the first thing is that I want to mention is that in this video, if you are a young person, please know your leverage and please look out through this whole video, because I'm gonna give you some information that is so specific and good for you to know to reach your actual goals. All right, so this isn't about a business model. This isn't about how to take the first steps into a specific business model. This is not how to sign clients. This is the things that are much deeper than that will take you so much longer, because the thing is that learning a business model is something everyone can do, but there's just so few people that actually succeed in that. So I'm gonna give you the exact reasons why that happened and how to leverage that yourself. So the first thing is to learn how to sell a good product will give you the power to never be broke again. So the thing that I mention here is two different things. Learn how to sell a good product. So the first thing is learn how to sell. Let me take you to a story where I started this journey. I've had multiple sales calls, like hundreds of sales calls, hundreds and hundreds of them. One thing that I learned is that if you can hop on a sales call and actually understand the prospect and the market and know how to sell, you'll never be broke again. But the thing is here that when you sell a actual good product is when you'll never be broke forever. Because if you sell a bad product, that will only take you so long. I'm a guy who believes in karma, and if you sell a bad product, I really think that will bite you in the future. So maybe, I don't know, the company will get sued or anything. You get what I mean. Something will happen, and that's my belief. So if you sell a good product and you know how to sell, you'll never be broke again. And that is really true, because the story is that when I started with agency and everything that I did was that I had over 60 sales calls without one being a closed deal. And let me tell you about that, because I was so miserable at like the first time when I just started this journey and actually started my own agency. Because when I had, you could just imagine, like after you have like 60 sales calls and none of them close, you just feel like you're the biggest loser alive, because you see all of these YouTube videos and all the videos on internet saying like, all right, close deal, close deal, close deal. And I just think to myself that it is really about me. I cannot sell, and that's the big problem. So when I switched agency to the one that actually got me to 10K per month, that was about the same case. Like the first 6 months were so slow. Like they were so slow, you can't even think about it. But when I actually learned how to sell, and this is what my mentor told me, because we broke down all the numbers within my business, and he said, you need to learn how to sell much better than you are right now. And this was after me having like 150 sales calls. So all right, I had a couple clients, but it wasn't that I had a predictable flow. I knew that I could close like 1 out of every 4 sales calls. It was that I didn't even know, but I knew that sometimes I could have like the luck to sell someone. And the thing is there that if you have that unpredictable flow, you can never scale a business, and you can never outsource that position if there's not anyone who wants to work with you that doesn't even know how to sell, and yeah, they're just an amazing partner and they have no equity and they just join because they are a charity, if you get what I mean. So learn how to sell, because after I learned how to sell, it was like a train wreck. It all started flowing very, very, very easy. So that's the first thing that I want to mention, because that is so important, guys. Learn how to sell and sell a good product. If you think that your product isn't good, just learn how to be great at it. Okay, so that's the first thing. The second thing is so big. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. You just need to listen to this. So focus on your biggest leverage. I see many people looking at other entrepreneurs' leverages and try to take the same action steps. If you want to follow the path, you maybe end up shooting yourself in the face and actually just fall down immediately. The thing with this is, I see so many young entrepreneurs looking at Iman Gadji, seeing what he takes, like what action steps he takes, and want to do the exact same thing. Like, you gotta be out of your mind to think that you can take the exact same action steps as Iman Gadji. You have been in business for 6 months or 1 month, and Iman Gadji has been in the space for over 10 years. The thing here is that you two have to hold different leverages. All right, so right now he has the leverage of capital, he has the leverage of attention, and if you see the other guy like Maurits Neo, this is a guy who is 19 years old and making millions online, and Iman Gadji has made over 100 million online. So the thing here is that these two people have two different leverages, and you need to spot which leverage you have. So at first, when I started myself, my leverage was time. I had a lot of time, I had a lot of energy, and I had the hunger to learn and be exceptional at what I did, because I just wanted to be great at what I do. And today, I get rewarded for that because I have the knowledge, I have the industry knowledge, I just know how to scale other B2B companies up with my company. And that's truth. If a B2B company comes to us today, they can leave with much more profit in 12 months than they are right now, even in 3-6 months. So that's the leverage that we have. We have the knowledge, we have the systems, we have the exact process that can scale B2B companies up. All right, and we do this done for you. So if you are a B2B company looking at this, we do this completely done for you with a guarantee, so there's no risk on your end. So back to what I was saying, this isn't about just leveraging money and time. So people have taken that so much wrong. People think that there are two types of leverages, time and money. But let me twist your mind. So Iman can touch any industry within his brand and make millions. And Maurits can touch any people within the crypto space, help them, and make millions. So what is the thing that these two people are leveraging, for example? Iman has a social network, and he also brings attention to a product or a digital product or anything within his brand, and he can make millions off of that. You have seen that with his prior clothing brand, you've seen that with his sunglasses brand, and you see this guy is so smart. He had a clothing brand, maybe the margins wasn't so good, and also the inventory problems within that field wasn't so good, so we turned that down, even if he made millions. The other thing he saw is that this sunglasses brand have amazing profits, and it isn't so much of a hassle with the inventory. You gotta see these people and what moves they do. But do you think that he would focus so much on the sunglass brand? Like, I think it's called Hills now. It was a Gadget, but Hills. Do you think that he would focus so much on that if it didn't have over like 5-10 million followers? I don't think so. And the reason for that is because within his brand, whatever he puts focus on is what brings gold to the company. And of course, as I said in the first point, if you sell a good product, you will be rich forever. But if you sell a bad product, that will only get you so long. So as you can see, of course, I think Iman Gadji's stuff is of good quality and product. You've seen that with the things he do. And also, if we take Moritz Neo now, so he has exceptional knowledge within his space. Crypto, meme coins. I'm not into that space, but you could just see that. And he also have the network with hedge fund managers, crypto project founders. And the thing is here that all of you guys think that he just trades crypto, but I actually know that he has an agency where he helps crypto projects to scale up their crypto project, so and market that crypto project. So the thing here is that if a meme coin or coin, and also I'm not so knowledgeable within this space, but I know business, so I kind of get these kind of like on surface level. If a crypto gets a lot of attention, it gets a much higher market cap. So what Neo or Moritz then gets is the cryptos. He gets paid in crypto. And when this crypto goes up, there's so much money on the table for these two guys. All right? So you get that. And what is the two leverages that we see here? It's a network, it's attention, social proofs, and social brand. So these aren't even time and money. These are two whole different leverages. So pinpoint what leverage you want to have, and within your industry, what is the most valuable leverage you can build. Because Imagachi built his leverage, and also Moritz Neo, he built his leverage with the network and everything. Maybe he studied like how to speak more fluent, how to be more mature, or whatever. You never know. For example, let me take you to a story. When I just started my business, I wanted to target companies in the US. Maybe you don't get it now because I talk English like pretty good or like meh. But the thing is that one and a half years ago, I didn't know how to speak English. So I took daily lessons. I studied English for 1 hour every single day and did affirmations about I am the guy who speaks fluent English. I speak fluent English. Like I did all of these corny stuff just to get good at English because I knew that that would be a huge leverage point within my business. So pinpoint what leverages that you could get so it gets much easier for you in the future within the field that you want to pursue. And the third thing is the people you surround with is one of the biggest things that will happen within your life. And let me tell you a story about two different Karims, and Karim is me. So one is the Karim who didn't have a network of guys who are millionaires and guys who actually know how to scale within my field. So the one guy who didn't have leverage with the people he's surrounded with was every time he had a huge problem within his business, he could only search for answers. He could only search on YouTube, on like different random websites, and yeah, all of these nonsense stuff on the internet. So as like if people don't sell a course or anything, they would never expose their biggest secrets to how they actually scale their agency, because there's so many people who can just start it and fuck up their market with having lower prices, making the customers like not nice, making the market so you know, as you saw, like Imagachi, for example, like he made so many people start in SMMA that people actually just had a much harder time to scale up their SMMA because there's so many people offering different offers. Like people are doing it for fucking free because they're 15 years old having an agency. They don't care about the money. They want to sign the clients so they can upload in Imagachi's community that they've signed a client. You gotta understand these things. So that's the first story about Karim, who didn't have a network, where he just looks around for answers, and yeah, on YouTube, and yeah, every time he had a problem, he didn't know how to scale. So then I maybe needed to pursue a course or search for answers hours on end. And the second guy is Karim, who was on, like, I think 3 or 4K within his agency, and yeah, the churn was bad, and yeah, everything was going downhill. But he just asked his millionaire friend, "Yo, what should I do?" And the thing he told me actually, yeah, made me who I am today. And the reason that I can do multiple, like, yeah, or multiple, but yeah, the reason I can do over 6 figures in kroners is because I just got this very, very, very simple solution from this friend. And can you imagine the difference between the guy who don't have the surroundings, where he can just give the tips directly from them because they've been exactly where you are right now, to the guy who needed to search for answers, and probably 90% of the answers out there is just misleading because they don't want you to know the secret. So those are the 3 things I've learned at 18 years old as an entrepreneur who've made well over 12K every single month with this agency. And our next goal is to hit 50K within like 5 months, and that is going to be very easy with our new points. So yeah, guys, I just think this is super fun, and if you like this video and got some value from it, please like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment so I can upload more and give you guys some more value. So if you wonder about anything specific, just comment down below. That will give me more ideas to upload. And if you want to speak with me directly, just add me on Instagram. My Instagram will be in the bio, and write to me there. I always answer. And yeah, with that said, have a great day and see you guys.